and welcome back to my channel, Homemaking with Katrina. Are you happy? Are you happy? Homemaking with Katrina and Miracle. Say hi, yeah. Say hi. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. It is getting close to dinner time, and so I have not done this type of content in a while. What's for dinner? I feel like after the holidays and stuff, I just kind of was just doing different things, and that's what I'm trying to do. Put out different type of content when I'm able to. You know, this little thing right here, she keeps me going. What's wrong, Emmys? Yeah. She's ready for us to get to cooking. That's what she's ready. So, on today's vlog, I'm just showing you guys. I'm just showing you guys what I'm making for my family tonight for dinner, and I'm gonna give you a dessert recipe for you to try. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. And before we start this, I'm gonna go and try to make her happy. Okay guys, so I'm back. I have my water. So she's just not having it. First off, let me just give you a recap. The reason why I can't put out but like literally one video a week right now is because having a small baby along with other children and just school and everything else, it is just so, I don't have enough time. And so I give my 100% to my family and pulling out a camera and setting stuff up, and sometimes it's just not even possible. I'm cooking and got the baby and got her strapped in and I'm nursing her. So it's just not been possible for me. So I am, once she gets a little older, I think, now that I think of it, I didn't start a YouTube channel until after I had Cash. And Cash was born in 2020, June of 2020, and I didn't put out my first video, you guys, until October. So he was still pretty small. But I remember the battles of like most of all my videos. If you go back and look at any of those videos when I first put out vlogs and cooking videos and stuff, before I even changed my channel name to Homemaking with Katrina, it was Cooking with Katrina. And I just wanted to incorporate more than just cooking in my life, but share the journey that God had put me and my family through. And I just wanted that to be more than just cooking. But mainly it's cooking on my channel, but, and day-to-day life. But I just remember a lot of the time I was holding him. And most of all my videos, you guys that have been here from the beginning, when I had like 0 subscribers, to just so happen you people I know and calling like, hey, go and subscribe, you know, to my channel, that probably didn't even watch my videos, but just showed that support by subscribing. And then, you know, some of you guys saw, you know, YouTube just pushed it out in the algorithm, and you just like, oh, let me check her out. Oh, okay. And you guys subscribed, and you've been here through the whole time, to where you've seen Cash and now you've seen Miracle. So you know that in most of all of my vlogs, Cash went from arm baby to walking around, and now you don't even see him anymore. He's in his own little world. He doesn't have to be, he loves being up under mama still, but he doesn't have to be up under me 24/7. As long as he can hear me and look around and see me. Right now he's on his tablet, him and Joshua. And so I remember even wanting to, the Lord laid it on my heart to start a YouTube channel, because I've always been very shy. Back when I had just recently had Joshua back in 2018, and I just kept pushing it back, like, no. And I would have my husband to record me on my phone cooking different things, and he's like, when are you gonna put it out? And I just like, I don't know. And I just never did. And he was like, you need to just do it. And so now looking back in 2023, when I actually put out my first video was October 3rd, I think it was, or 2nd, around that date of 2020. And so it's just amazing how we had been through a pandemic, and just a lot of stuff will push you to go ahead and step out of your, I'm not even going to say comfort zone, because you're not comfortable when you're scared. You're scared. So it actually put me in a place where I can be comfortable. And yet, you know, I put stuff out and I'm hoping that you guys watch it and like it. But even if you don't, it's still just something that I wanted to share with the world and show you parts of my life. So I hope you guys that are new here would consider subscribing and watching the journey of our family grow and see what God has in store for us. I hope that it can be enlightening to you if you're a new mom, or if you're a mom that, or not a mom yet, want to be a mom, whatever your journey is in life, to draw you closer to God, to help you become a stronger woman, and know that, you know, you can have kids, a lot of kids, one child, whatever, however many you want to have, or even if you don't have kids and all your kids are grown, just showing, looking at recipes and different ways that families eat. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started cooking. I am gonna do an updated video on my health, because I definitely have some updates to share with you guys, but this is not that video today. I want to show you strictly what we're having, and I want to keep it short and simple because I've already been talking 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So let's get started. So we're going to start with dessert first. You know, sometimes we do that too. If I make a cake or something and it comes out and it's like ready before dinner, we will go ahead and devour that cake or pie or whatever before, and then we'll eat our dinner. Let me know in the comments if y'all ever do that. Dessert first. Okay, so I'm going to make this strawberry cake. It's like a strawberry shortcake cake. I know that back in growing up in the 90s, in elementary school, my mom would give me about 50 cents to buy ice cream, and I would always get strawberry shortcake. That was my favorite. So when I came across this recipe a couple of years ago, I had made this in the cupcake version. Didn't know how it was going to turn out. Made it with buttercream icing. Was delicious. Did not record it. Didn't do anything. Wish I would have, because I could have skipped doing this now and just showed it in a clip. But oh well. Like I said, sometimes it's just easy just to throw things together. When you're making it for the first time, you don't know how it's going to turn out. I've never been one of those vloggers that, oh, it's my first time ever making this, and I think that, you know, I want to share that with you guys. I'm not that bold, because if it comes out nasty, then yeah, no, I'd rather try it than make it again. So most of my recipes are like that. There may be a couple that I have never made, but I'm real confident in what I am making that my family will like it. And there has been times where I've made meals, especially looking at not TikTok, but looking at reels on Facebook and stuff, and have made something and it was disgusting. So yeah, that's why I don't like to do that. But anyway, we're gonna make this strawberry shortcake cake. My version of it, I know it's a couple of different versions out there. I'm actually doing mine a little bit different this time, because once again, I can tweak it because I have made it. I want the cake to be a bit moist, and I'm making it in a casserole dish. So these are the ingredients you'll need. Of course, a strawberry cake. You can do the Betty Crocker Delight, or you can do the Duncan Hine, or I think it's the Duncan Hine strawberry supreme cake. You just want a cake that's kind of good quality, or you can do a strawberry cake from scratch, just whatever floats your boat. You'll need a stick of butter. You'll need some golden Oreos, some eggs, some heavy cream, some sweetened condensed milk, some evaporated milk, and of course, where is it at? It just disappeared on me. Oh, it's over here. Sorry, you guys. Boom, the star of the show, upside down. Some strawberry gelatin. So I am going to tell you what I'm going to do. On the back of the cake, where I do the tweaks, I'm going to add some sour cream. Instead of water, I'm adding evaporated milk. You can do buttermilk, you can do heavy cream, whichever, or you can just stick with water. But if you wanted a homemade texture and it tastes more homemade, then you can do that. I know that probably sounds like just make it, but I don't have to add the baking powder, the baking soda, salt, and all that other kind of stuff. and I definitely don't have to sift. So that's what makes box cakes easier when you doctor them up versus trying to make a homemade sometimes. And it's not a special occasion, so I don't have to feel impaled. Instead of using vegetable oil, I'm using a stick of unsalted butter. You want to make sure it's unsalted, and I'm doing 4 eggs. So yes, and we're going to bake this at 350 degrees. You'll just follow the same instructions. It'll take about 25 to 30 minutes. You don't want to over bake it. You want the cake to be moist. So after about 20 minutes, check your cake just to see, because sometimes those cakes tend to cook faster. I have an electric stove, so my cakes tend to cook pretty fast versus gas. So you don't want a dry cake, because all that will be in vain. You will have a dry cake. Now with the heavy cream, we are going to, once the cake comes out, we're going to poke holes all in it. You can let the kids do it, or you can just poke holes all in it. And then we're going to pour this sweetened condensed milk mixed in with a little bit of this strawberry gelatin, and let that push it to the side. And then we're going to whip up heavy cream, and we're going to make a whipped cream icing to go on top. And then the star of the show, of course, like I said, is these golden cookies. You're going to need about, I would say, about a row to 2 rows of golden cookies. You're just going to either put them in a food processor blender or use your hand with a meat mallet. You want them to be finely pulverized or chopped up. You don't want big pieces of the cookie, and you want to also remove the center parts. You don't need the white cream. You want to remove those out and just have the vanilla cookies. And we're going to use a half a stick of melted butter and a couple of teaspoons of strawberry gelatin. So you'll need just 1 box for this whole entire cake. And we're going to mix that up and then bake it for about 5 minutes until it just kind of browns up. You don't want to toast it too hard. Pretty much just like if you do 5 minutes with graham cracker crust, no longer than that, because you can't overcook it and it will be burned. So your cookies still need to be some pieces golden, some pieces with the pink inside, because we're going to do half and half, but you want both of the cookies to be kind of cooked. So I'll show you how it will look, and then you'll set that to the side. Then we're going to top the whipped cream icing on top, and then top it with this. So it's going to be delicious. I know that sounds like a lot of ingredients, but I want to show you how it's going to look, and I'm just going to throw it together. It literally takes no time at all for that dessert. Now that is the dessert portion. Now on to dinner. I'm just doing this C-pack garlic shrimp. It's a Sunday night. I'm not trying to do anything fancy. I'm going to whip up some hush puppies. This is just some store-bought mix, and I'm just going to add a few things to it to make it taste good. And I'm going to roast some seasoned salmon. I bought this from Costco. Sorry, Josh was waiting for me to open this for him. Some salmon, and then I have some sea bass, some European sea bass, and I'm going to fry that up with this Cajun fish fry, and I'm going to roast some potatoes. We'll do a baked potato and a salad. So yeah, so that's dinner.
guys, I wanted to come in and say this really quick. Change of plans for dinner. Nobody wanted salmon tonight, so yeah. So I'm just gonna do the fish, the fried sea bass, the roasted, well, the garlic shrimp, and wings, chicken wings. So I'm gonna fry some chicken wings for the ones that don't want fish. So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that, because you'll see, of course, at the end of this, like, where's the salmon at? Yeah, but on to the video.
There's many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be. There's so many ways to be happy.
Okay guys, so that is dinner. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me, learning this new little recipe, this sweet dessert. I hope you guys try it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and you guys have a wonderful day. See you next video.